Unmuted. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I cannot wait to give you this information today. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Alexandra Figueredo, and I'm a branding and visibility coach, strategist, and expert, and I've been working with entrepreneurs for the last decade plus to help them stand out, be seen and heard so that they can build their audience, attract more clients, and make a bigger impact. So with that said, today we're going to talk about some simple strategies to really tweak your brand so that you can make a bigger impact. And so, we're almost done with July, but essentially we are halfway done with the year, and assess your business. How did you do in the first half of the year? Do you know your numbers? Do you know how you did? That's actually a big challenge for several entrepreneurs, and particularly solo entrepreneurs that don't really know what they did, how they did over the first half of the year, or they don't know. Like, if I can ask you, like, what really made an impact in your business, what made the most, what got you the most clients in your business, and if you don't know the answer to that, that is actually a problem. So that's first thing. It's actually not my tip, but that would be like a bonus tip, is knowing your numbers, getting more familiarized with what is working for you and what isn't working for you. So the first thing is your brand identity. This is when we ask, do you have the right message? Okay. Do you have the right message for your brand? And so I like to do foundational things with my clients. So I always ask, who are you targeting? Who's your audience? Who is your ideal client? We need to know who your ideal client is so that you can speak to them, so that they understand that you know who they are and what they need help with, what their challenges are. So first is understanding within the message who your audience is. Then we want to find out, what is your unique ability? What is it that makes you unique, that helps you to stand out? And it could be something simple, like, let's say, brand colors, or something that makes you pop when you're in a room. Or it could be something about your background, or it could be a particular specialization, like your unique selling proposition, your USP that you do differently than somebody else, right? And so when we combine those things and we make that part of your message, you've got a unique message, a unique thing that you provide that is particularly important for your audience, right? So that's the first thing. We want to see, what is your brand message now? And is it speaking to your ideal clients? And if you don't know who your ideal clients are, definitely hit me up, because that is so foundational for not only having a business, but also for targeting them, for promoting and marketing to them. So that's the first thing, is, do you have the right brand message? The second thing is, do you have the right offer? Now, I love, anytime I'm possible, I always like to help people create branded signature programs and irresistible offers that are so unique and so specialized for your audience and for your unique ability, right? So that's why I like to start with the first part, which is your brand message, that takes into account your audience and your unique ability. And I parlay that into a irresistible offer and signature program that's branded for you and your audience. So we want to find out, are you addressing your audience's pain points, right? So that's why it's so important to know who your audience is, who your target client is, because we want to know, are you addressing their pain points? Are you solving something that they need, or that they want, or that they desire, right? And also, is the name addressing that? This is actually a huge part of marketing promotion, branding, messaging. It's making sure that you communicate in a way that your audience is going to understand, because it might be clear in your little mind, it might be clear in my mind what I want to say, but your audience might not be getting it, right? They might not understand what it is that you're trying to say. So I actually find when you're communicating offers, even program names, titles, so important that you specify, that you be specific in what you're trying to say. So that is the second thing, is making sure you have the right offer for your clients. And the third thing is having a visibility plan. So this is, are people seeing you? Are you visible, right? So you can have the best brand in the world. You can have the most amazing, irresistible offer. And if nobody is seeing what you have to offer, then you have no clients, right? So you need all of those pieces. And so I like to remember when I said back right at the beginning, what is it that has worked for you over the last 6 months and what hasn't? This is where it's so important to know your numbers. That's why it's so important to be intimate with your business. And so I want you to assess now look back. If you know, great, maybe take a little time to reflect on this. What activities helped you to either get clients or get more visibility? What things did you do over the last 6 months to a year that really worked? And I'm a big fan of the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. Do more of what worked. And then I want you to assess what didn't work. Maybe it's certain platforms that you use. Maybe it's certain messages that you use. What didn't work? And so what didn't work doesn't necessarily mean it's not a valid strategy or it's not something that could work. It just means that you may need to tweak it. Now, what I will tell you is I like to tell people to prioritize, right? So if you've tried like 10 different things and 7 of them worked and 3 of them didn't work, well, 7 is still a lot, right? Let's see what worked. And in priority of what worked, let's prioritize those things that worked most and put more time, effort, and money, if you're going to invest, into those things that are working. And for those things that didn't work, you can say, okay, well, is this something that I can simply tweak? Maybe like by doing the other 2 things I told you about. Maybe it's fine-tuning your brand message, or maybe it is fine-tuning your offer. So that simple little tweak that might get the message out to more people and help you to have better results. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if it's something simply that you don't like to do, if it didn't work, it was time consuming, it was maybe expensive, and you really don't like to do it, then I say hard pass, do not proceed, nix it from your plan, at least for now, right? There are so many gurus telling you to do so many different things, and people go in and they test it. I love to test things. If you've tested something and it didn't work and you hate it, then, let's move on. There's probably a bunch of other things that could work better for your business and your brand. So those are the 3 things. So know that you have, clarify your brand message, have a strong right offer for your audience, and create a visibility plan that is things that are actually working. Prioritize the things that are going to work and stop doing the things that aren't working. And so which of those 3 things do you feel like you need to work the most on at this time? Let me know in the comments. And while you write that, I just want to let you know that I've been hearing, I've been listening, I've been getting feedback on the last summer special that I offered a month ago. Just got a few new clients from that. So yay, awesome new women in my community. And I am tweaking the offer based on some feedback that I got. And the summer offer was originally a 60-day program. It was my signature program. And that's something I used to offer years ago. And now I'm tweaking it to have, instead of to refresh or build your brand and really launch your brand in 60 days. I'm doing it now as VIP deep dive 1-day sessions or over 10 days to 2 weeks. So basically I'm shortening the time. I'm adding some urgency, right? There's a lot of women who really need to get their brand started. They need to skyrocket their startup. They don't have even 60 days. They want to get it done now. And I'm offering that. And we're actually going to be doing, and this is the other piece, I'm adding the signature offer, the branded signature program and irresistible offer as part of the summer special. So we are going to fine tune, maybe revamp or refresh your brand to make sure we have the right brand message. We're going to look at your offer, create a signature program if you don't have one yet, or fine tune it to make sure that that your message and your program are aligned so that they're aligned with your audience. And lastly, create that visibility plan that gets you seen by more people, that is doing the things that are working for you or testing new things that really work or could work for you, your brand, and your audience. We're going to be doing that deep dive either in 1 day or over a 2-week period. So really, like, this is my fast track. It's a summer special, and I'm very excited for that. If you're interested in learning more about that, so originally the price is $5,000 for this, but I am having this summer special at 75% off. So if you're interested in that, type in the chat or DM me fast track, and I'll send you more details so that we can discuss. And if any of this was valuable for you, if this session was valuable for you, please type in the comments what was most valuable for you. I'd love to hear you, and also so that we can support one another. And with that, I will let you go. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.